doing episode 4. I am a co-owner of Vintage Wine Shop, and I am here with Zoe and Kuna. Hi. How is everything today?
Just having a ball as always.
Have a joke. Wonderful. We're drinking wine. It's warm.
Yeah, right?
We got a couple wines that we wanted to talk about today. I picked a white, an Arneis from Piedmont, Italy. And basically, I do want to explain that both wines that we're going to be talking about today are from Italy. But the Arneis comes from Piedmont. It's a great summertime wine. One of the things about the Arneis grape is it typically has very low acidity. Kind of a drink-alone wine, drink out on the porch, drink while you're barbecuing. So it's
it's definitely a good wine to drink by itself.
Yes,
you don't have to have it with food.
Yeah, and let's kind of explain that a lot of times it takes a little bit of acidity in wine to help wine pair with food. So
to stand up to what you're putting in it.
Especially
I think this is cool. We got sorry to cut that. So we got Arneis and Amarone today.
Yeah.
So
We're doing
two Italian breads.
yes.
And stuff you don't see all the time. It's kind of cool.
Especially here in Nevada, you're so inundated with California wine. It's nice to branch out,
better
try
safe, right?
Italy. And some great deals coming out of Italy and France.
There is right now. One thing that we should mention is there's great deals coming out of everywhere. Just because the demand's down a little, prices are falling on some of the higher end wines. Not so much the low end because they're obviously still moving. Demand is still up, but prices are changing every week. So
Yeah, definitely a good time to find some deals. And then Vintage has specials pretty much every week.
we do specials.
There's always a way to take advantage of something.
Put out an email every week. If you want to get on the email list, just go to the website and sign up for the email.
VintageWineShop.com.
VintageWineShop.com.
Biggest little wine shop in Reno, or something like that.
Remember that.
So anyway, enough of that. What about wine?
Well, this is
You said it's really low in acid.
it's typical of an Italian white. They're usually very dry.
Definitely a good, refreshing wine.
And this is an 04, so it ages very well.
Yeah, and we do have the 07 as well. But we opened this one.
And we thought it was great.
Yeah, just to taste it. Like that first start. We got a couple bottles left, but we are into the 07.
Good.
And it's very comfortable. I think it's got a little age on it.
Well, like you said, I think it's a really good wine to drink on its own. Because it's really, really light. And I'm trying to kind of figure out what the flavor is.
I know, I am too.
Almost like Sauvignon Blanc. It's kind of got that little bit of grapefruit or citrus.
It's like in between a Sauvignon Blanc and a Pinot.
Yeah, because less acid than a Sauvignon Blanc.
Getting a little pear, especially in the 07.
Yeah.
Really get the pear flavor. Anyway, I think I forgot to mention the winery. It's Donna. It's imported by small vineyards.
I've never been to Italy, but
Me neither.
everything I think of from Piedmont is our live audience here is participating in the show. I still think that applause sign would be great. But
A little local color.
Piedmont, Italy, is really known for their ranches. They raise beef, a lot of beef in the Piedmont region. And I said I've never been there, but I kind of expected them just to have red wine and beef.
And Paul, one of the gentlemen who works here, he's been to Piedmont.
Oh yeah? Well, I think it falls dependent on
Okay. Let's move on.
Okay, so I have picked Musella Amarone. Amarone for short, but it's Amarone della Valpolicella. It's the full name.
That was pretty good.
Amarone della Valpolicella. Or you can say it like Valpolicella.
Right before someone walks in and shoots you in the head.
Well, I listen to Bruno a lot.
And Bruno pronounces Piemonte.
Piemonte,
Original.
So, Amarones are an interesting wine. The grapes are harvested and then dried on racks. And they're dried on racks.
Wine made from grapes?
It's very dry, red wine. It's very high in alcohol. This is about 16% alcohol. Very low in acidity. It's very dry. And, this is actually from the northeast area of the world.
Okay.
And before they even start fermenting the wine, they grate it up
to have a lot of grapes.
A lot of grapes, and that's why they're normally very high-end wines. This one's a great deal, though.
What kind of price?
$39.99.
40 bucks.
Yeah, $40 for the Amarone, which is really excellent.
So if they dehydrate them or dry them out a little bit, then I would assume that comes straight to the sugar.
Yes, absolutely.
It's like a raisin is sweeter than a grape, right? My
So
logic.
it's a hard process because they have to make sure that it doesn't mold or rot. So they have to make sure that when they harvest the grapes, that they're not in tight bunches. They have to be in pretty large bunches, so they have a lot of airflow. It's kind of comparable to a Barolo.
Yeah,
But a big wine.
definitely old world, guys. Right?
It's so good.
But it's definitely that old world that
It's so smooth.
yeah, it's smooth, but it's just really, really full.
One of the things that I want to stress is that I love Australian wine. It's just, we talked about the low acidity in the Arneis, but that's usually not the case, especially on the reds with Italian wines. They're going to have some acidity and they're going to pair well with red sauces. So I love it, and I love the old world taste, and it just all goes together with the Italian food.
Exactly, it makes
Chianti with a little bit of acidity.
Yeah, it makes sense because like you said, the wine's kind of dry and high in acids, and your traditional kind of foods are kind of sweet, hard sauces, with the tomatoes.
Right in the middle of dressed wine, you really understand that this is from Italy. You really pick up on that. And it's very smooth.
What does that taste like? I understand exactly what you're saying. I'm just trying to figure out
exactly like an Amarone from Italy.
Yeah, exactly.
That's exactly.
As a matter of fact, I don't think you get any more Amarones from Italy than this Amarone from Italy.
I don't know. I mean, I think this wine almost stands alone.
Yeah. We'll take care of it.
I can't think of maybe some other wines out of Italy, but it's definitely not like a California wine.
And I think it's definitely food wine.
Yes.
I think I would have a hard time finishing a regular glass.
Well, especially with the high alcohol. I mean, 16% alcohol.
Are you going to give him a deal today?
Yeah, I did. So he's going to come up with a phrase. If they say that phrase, we're going to give them half price on the glass of wine.
So
say Amarone del Valpolicella. And you have to say it like that.
With an Italian accent.
Yes.
Amarone del Valpolicella. Do they have to get that hands up?
Yes.
Okay, so Amarone del Valpolicella. So walk in, tell anybody at the wine bar to get a half price glass.
Yes.
Awesome.
All right.
Does it have to be Amarone del Valpolicella?
No, you just have to say something Italian, maybe.
Well, let's not change it. We don't want to confuse anybody.
Let's just get close.
Yeah.
Something close to Amarone del Valpolicella. I'm practicing.
Maybe even if you put your hand up like this. You didn't even have to say anything.
You're too easy. You're going to give everybody half price. All right.
Okay.
Awesome.
Okay, well, thanks everybody for tuning in. And again, my name is Rick with Vintage Wine Shop, and I'm here with Zoe and Clint. Thank you.
Thank you guys. Have a good night. Thanks for watching.
Thanks.